Motivational Monday, your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, with your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday, with your purposeful life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, with your God-ordained life. It'll be alright.
Hello, everybody. You have made it to Motivational Moment with the Queen of Motivation, Dr. Lee. That's right. I had to make sure I got on to cheer you on for your next season. But this season in your life, a lot of people may not be ready for, but I come to tell you it's essential and is necessary. It is a purpose season for you. And so your season is I'm choosing me season. That is absolutely right. You heard exactly what I said. You are going in that season. So when they ask you, what season are you walking into? You're going to shock some people. You may even shock yourself because you are going into that I am choosing me season. So many people need that season right now. When was the last time you really just chose you? I want to walk this out with you today or tonight or the morning, whatever time you may be watching. Yes, it's Motivational Moments with Dr. Lee, and I want you to walk into this new season that some of you may have never really walked in. It is called my choose me season. Let's walk this out. I need you guys to tag, share, invite someone that you know haven't been really loving on themselves, haven't really been taking care of themselves, really haven't found that time for them just to love on themselves. Because tonight, today in the morning, whatever time you may be watching, I want you to really understand what it's like to say, in this season, I'm choosing me. I'm just excited to give it to you. In this season, I'm not being selfish. I'm still a servant in all those things. But somewhere in this life, somewhere in all of that, you gotta find you. Somewhere in that, you gotta choose you, because choosing you gonna make things change in the dynamics of your life. When you choose you, you're gonna really see who's there for you. When you choose you, you're gonna really see if people are using you just for what's in you or what's on you. You say, no, in this season, I'm choosing me. So the first thing we need to do in choosing me, say, I'm going to be careful with me. Oh, I need you to grab that right there. You say, in this season, I am going to be careful with me. I'm going to be careful with how I move. I'm going to be careful with how I treat me. I'm going to be careful, and I'm not going to let anybody pressure me into doing anything that I shouldn't be doing. I'm going to be careful and not make anxious moves. I'm going to be careful. Somebody say, I'm going to be careful with me. Yes, because many times we're careful with other people's feelings. We are careful with other people's emotions. We're careful with other people's visions and things, but we're not always so kind when it comes to ourselves. But I want you to declare and decree that in this season, you said, no, I'm going to choose me. It's my choose me season. It's time for me to be careful with me. It's time for me to do things that I want to do. It's time for me to live my dreams, walk out my plans, because some people have done things for so many people and they put themselves all the way in the back of the line. And so part of choosing you, if you don't ever choose you, you won't find true peace. If you don't ever choose you, you won't even know what loving anybody else is really about, because you really haven't walked into loving yourself. See, choosing you means I'm going to be careful with me and I'm going to love on me this season. You say, I'm going to choose me and be careful with me. I'm going to be kind to me. I'm going to love on me and I'm going to forgive me, because we can forgive a whole lot of people. There are people walking around right now beating themselves up for every mistake they made in 2024, every mistake they made 2010 years ago. You're holding on, but I want you in this season to be careful with you, because your mental capacity is depending on that. Come on, your health is depending on that. You are depending on you. So in this season, I need you to go and say, no. In this season, right now, I'm choosing me. Some of you have put men before you. Come on, you've put friends before you, and you put yourself last on every list in your life. But I come to tell you, even the word tells us, love your neighbor as you love yourself. When part of you choosing, you say, I'm going to love me now. Be kind to me. I'll be long suffering with me. I'm not gonna keep records of my own wrong because once I give it to God, He throws into the sea of forgiveness. But you being yourself up right now for choices and decisions. I need you to be careful with you today. Say, today I'm choosing me. I stopped by for motivational moments to encourage you, to push you into that place called there, to push you in your purpose-filled life. Yes, I want you to know that you matter, you are loved, and that you are worth choosing today. You got to choose you. So, yeah, you say, I'm in my season of choosing me. And so, part of you choosing you, say, I'm going to honor me. Ooh, I'm telling you, your life will change. It will change when you say, I'm going to honor me. I'm going to honor myself with how I treat this vessel. I'm going to honor me with who I'm around. I'm going to honor me with places I go. I'm going to honor me by being mindful of words that come out of my mouth. I'm going to honor me with my relationships. Before you get in another relationship, whether it be you're dating to find a husband or find a wife, whether you're trying to find a friend, I need you to, before you can choose anybody else, you got to first choose you. You got to first honor you. You got to first be careful with you. And so, no, I need to choose me. And choosing me is what I'm telling you is this: honor you. Honor you in this relationship. Because when you honor you, there were things that you would not take anymore. You would no longer be a doormat. You would no longer have yourself walking around with the mentality of self-worth, not having any self-worth. You would get rid of insecurity. You said, no, I'm honoring me now. So there's some things that you may have allowed before. You say, I'm not waiting till 2025 gets here. I'm starting now. It's my new day, my new moment, my new time. I'm making a conscious decision now to choose me. Watch it. People start falling. And the people I'm talking about are the leeches. I'm talking about the destiny blockers. There are people who have tried to block your destiny because you didn't honor you. You didn't really believe that it would happen to you. So that's the next word I got for you. I need you to be optimistic about you. You said, yes, I'm choosing me. So first, I'm going to be careful with me. I'm going to honor me. And next, I will be optimistic about me. So many times we give up hope on our own dreams. We give up hope on our own visions. Even when God even sent the prophets in to give you a prophetic word, they lay hands on you and prophesy and all these things, but yet you're not optimistic. What does it mean to be optimistic about yourself? It means I'm going to be hopeful. I need you to be hopeful about you in this hour, believing that what you put your hands to, you will see your dreams and your vision manifest, that you will believe that when you write the vision down and you make it plain, that God will send the runners. Oh, I come to encourage you, to motivate you. It's Motivational Moments with Dr. Lee, and I'm going live so you can go live your best life. What's your best life? I'm not talking about your worldly life. I'm talking about your God ordained purposeful life, that He made you the head and not the tail. He made you above and above only. And being above says I can choose me, and I got to make sure that I'm careful with me. I got to make sure that I honor me. I got to make sure that I'm optimistic with me. Say, it's my choose me season, and I'm choosing to be careful with who I am. I'm choosing to be careful how I handle myself. I'm going to honor me in this season. I'm going to make sure I'm mindful of where I go, what I take into my body. That's part of it too. Taking medication, taking these pills, and all these things you try to avoid things. No, you are worth dying for. You are worth. That's what Jesus did. He said, God said, I'm sending my son for you, that he died for you, that you know I am worth being optimistic for me. You know, you can look at other people's dreams. I believe it's going to manifest. I believe it's going to happen, and all that is good and well. But I need you to know, visionary. I need you to know, those of you who say, I know I got promise on my life. Many of you got gifts in your hands that you don't even walk in and use them. Why? Because you're not optimistic about you. I need you to say, now, but today, I am choosing me. It's my choose me season. Look, I even wrote this next word. It says, be observant. Oh, what that means? I got to be observant about me. When I choose me, I'm going to be observant about how people handle me. That's called, let's use another word, walking discernment while you observe. I'm going to be walking in observing and having discernment about people's character. I got to observe what I'm connecting with. Oh, come on, you choosing you. You got to observe how you speak, how you talk, how you move. You got to look at yourself and be observant, not just of you, but everything connected around you. I got to walk in discernment. You got to walk and say, I'm choosing me. And in choosing me, I got to be careful with me. In choosing me, I got to honor me. In choosing me, I got to be optimistic about things that God says I should have. And I got to be very observant about me in this hour. Observe before you move. Before you make another move, you got to make sure you're observing things that are around you. Observe their character. Observe the people you connected with and get in covenant with, making sure they have a kingdom mindset like you. You got to be very observant about you in this hour, because some of you have been bullied into stuff, pushed into stuff, jumped into stuff out of fear, but you say, no, I'm choosing me now. So when you choose you, you're gonna move differently. When you choose you, you're gonna use more wisdom now in these choices. And the next word I have, in choosing you, you gotta be safe with you. Oh, come on here. Are you being safe with you? Are you protecting you? Are you protecting your mental capacity? Are you protecting your health? Are you protecting your well-being? Are you letting people handle you any kind of way? Have you knocked down your wall of safety? You said, no, 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 no. I'm putting the boundaries back up. I gotta be safe with me. You know, when you have a baby and you're being very careful how you hold them, how you hold their head, and how you feed them, how you lay them in the bed. Well, when the last time you were safe about you? When was the last time you said, I am worth protecting? I am worth putting my boundaries up? In this hour, I'm praying in the Holy Ghost today. I'm praying that there's a push on you to love you. You said, oh no, I'm choosing me, and I'm not going to apologize for protecting my peace. I'm not apologizing for not letting you use me. I'm not apologizing, because sometimes you got to dust your feet and walk away. Yes, it's something to celebrate, because some of you, it's been a long time since you said, you know what, I'm all right with choosing me. I got to, you got power, you got authority. You got authority to protect your peace. You got authority to come on here to say, I'm putting boundaries up. I'm going to go when I'm supposed to go. And when I'm not going to let you bully me. I'm not going to let you trick me. And I'm not going to keep going to these same relationships with people when all they want is to be connected with your gift, and they don't want to be connected with you. You got to be observant in this hour so you know how to move. Say, I'm choosing me in this season. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm choosing to love me. I'm choosing to be careful with me. I'm choosing to be optimistic about my life and have hope about what God told me. I'm going to be very observant how I move. Before you make another connection, choose you first. Before you choose them, you got to first choose you, because if you choose them and you ain't chose you yet, and you ain't been safe with you, you will find yourself mixed up in any and everything. And many of us have done that. But it's a new day, and it's a new hour. And I come to encourage you to let you know you can start right now. You don't have to wait till the clock strikes at midnight. You can choose right now as you're listening, as you're driving. If you're at home, wherever you are, choose you. And I need you to also examine you. We ain't talking about pointing no fingers at nobody. You say, I'm choosing me, so I got to examine me. I need to examine my ways. I need to examine my character. I need to look at, as Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror, and make sure that I'm all right here. I need to examine me in my heart, examine me in my mind, because I'm choosing me. So before I make another move and make another connection and do another thing or get in another relationship, let me make sure I examine me and that I'm prepared for what I'm walking in. Are you ready? Are you prepared to be in a relationship? Are you prepared to build? Are you prepared to lead? Are you prepared to write? Are you prepared? That's what you do. So now I'm examining me. Before I make this business deal, let me examine me. Before I write this book, let me examine me. Why? What is it? You said, why I got to examine myself? Because guess what? To that own self be true. I know if I'm in order or not. I know if I'm in the will of God or not. I know if I'm doing the things that God has called me to. So right now, while you're trying to link up and look at everybody else and know if I'm going to choose me, the examination got to start right here. I got to look and see, have I done the things God told me to do? Did I obey him? Did I backslide? Did I get out his will? I'm talking to the kingdom people on today. But today, I come to encourage you to choose you. You got to say, it's my choose me season. Before I come do another event, before I come do anything else you call me to, let me make sure that I'm in the place I need to be. Let me make sure I'm strengthened up. And let's go here, because when you examine you, you won't let people call you into an assignment assignment that you ain't supposed to be on. You better grab that. You better make sure you hear me today. Look, because catch this, when you examine you, you're going to say, no, let's deal with the offices in the kingdom of God. I'm not going to go walk as an apostle if I'm not called to be one. I'm not going to walk as a prophet. I'm not going to let you push me into something I should be walking. I'm going to examine my fruit. Examine your fruit today. Are your fruit of love, joy, long suffering? Are your fruit of living holy? Do you have the whole armor of God? Talking to the kingdom people on today. I'm asking you to, and I'm going to say this, even if you outside the will of God, choose you by choosing Christ. Choose you today. Say, today is the last day I let the world have a hold of me. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to love me. I'm choosing to be kind with me. I'm choosing to honor myself and not let people use and abuse me. And I'm going to start with me abusing myself. You got to say that. Say, today I'm starting with me. I'm not going to let me abuse me. Oh, come on here. I'm not going to let me and my thoughts make me think I'm not worthy. I'm not going to let me walk in unforgiveness of myself. I'm releasing it today. Today is your day. He said, it's my me season. It's my season for me to be free. It's my season for me to be whole. It's my season for me to believe that everything is optimistic. Everything that God says about me, that I'm going to have hope that it's going to happen. And in your hope, you got to have faith. And so I pray today, and I hope for you that you have been encouraged and that you say, oh no, it's my choose me season. Because some of you beat yourself up so bad and you battle with insecurity because of things people have said about you. You got to know those people can't stop God. They can't block what God said about you. They cannot stop anything that God, the only thing that's going to stop if you stop moving, if you give up on you. And so I'm asking you and I'm pushing you and I come to motivate you and say, it's your time. It is absolutely your season, but you got to choose you first. Some of you can't really walk productively in relationships because you chose them, but you don't know nothing about you. You never examined you. You never protected you. Come on. You never honored you. You never honored your gift. You were never careful with yourself. Whew. You never was observant to say, I got to change some things. I got to be observant in this hour. I got to walk in discernment. Say, I'm choosing me. I want you to grab this video, add, text, share, invite someone that you know. Say, I know somebody going through who never choose themselves, who always beating themselves up, who's never optimistic, always pessimistic. But I'm hoping now that you say, I'm going to be optimistic this time. I'm going to have hope. I'm going to put my boundaries up. I'm going to be safe with me. I got to walk in a way, and you got to know it's okay to choose you. So many people have been taught to just do and do and do for others, but you never do and nurture yourself and feed yourself. Part of you choosing you is taking time to feed you, taking time to nurture you. And yes, it's a lot to deal with, protecting even your mental capacity. Some of you guys are in relationships right now that are not even productive for your peace. Not productive for your health, but you got to choose you and be careful how you treat you. Yes, and it's all right. And we ain't got time to explain it. We ain't got time to apologize for it. We got to do this now. It has been that time, and I'll be gearing up for a new season. I'm going on probably my 8th. I think we're in year number 8 with Motivational Moments. I've been kind of doing so many other things, but I'm getting. God told me to get back to this assignment, right? Because I got to examine me, because it's what he gave me. I got to make sure I'm walking it out as well. It starts with me before I bring it to you. But I hope that you have been encouraged on today. This has been Motivational Moments with the Queen of Motivation. It is Dr. Lee. I want you to choose you. God sent me here to tell you to choose you in this season. He called you. He loved you. He chose you. Now it's time for you to walk by faith and believe. Choose you. So when they ask you, what season are you in? What's your response? It's my choose me season. God bless you until we meet again.
Motivational Monday, your purpose for life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, your God-ordained life. It'll be just fine. Motivational Monday, your purpose for life. Let your light shine bright. It'll be alright. Motivational Monday, your God-ordained life. It'll be alright.